We're in the money. Oh, bless him. I'll have a drink.
Oh, sweet, innocent little dream. That scared you?
Give me a little jump, bro. Not gonna lie, give me a little jump. Fucking bastards. Why don't they shoot them?
Three-eyed raven.
Three-eyed raven. Go on, pop it, son. Pop it in his middle eye.
Don't think too much, Bran. Relax your bow arm.
Which one of you was a marksman at 10?
Father. You can't kill it, you know. Why not?
I love him.
He's fucking
He's
amazing.
a mate, honestly. He's brilliant.
I think he's one of the best actors of our generation.
He's so good. That's a peaceful night's sleep, bro, with them two wolves there.
It's alright, Hodor. Were you inside the wolf again, little lord?
No, it's a three-eyed raven. He's back. I tried to kill it, but I couldn't. There was a boy.
I don't want to hear about it.
But you asked.
We've got plenty of worries. We don't need to pour black magic on top of them.
I didn't ask for black magic dreams.
I know you didn't, little lord. We need to move. We don't know who might be after us.
No one even knows we're alive.
I don't know what other people know and what they don't. I only know the wall is a long way off.
My mother always told me you Westerosi were a grim lot. Grim, bearded, stinking barbarians that would row across the narrow sea and steal us from our beds.
Did you ever think you'd marry one?
I never thought I'd marry anyone at all.
Never.
Not until I met the king of the grim, bearded, stinking barbarians.
Pardon me, Your Grace.
Let me guess which one is the good news.
Word from Riverrun and Winterfell.
I hadn't seen him in years. I don't even know how many.
We'll travel to the funeral together. Lord Bolton will garrison here until we return.
Will I be wearing manacles when I lay my father to rest? Something else?
By the time Bolton's bastard got to Winterfell, the Ironborn were gone. They massacred everyone and put the castle to the torch. And Bran and Rickon have not been found. Now, they may have escaped, or Theon may have taken them back to the Iron Islands as hostages.
Have you received any demands?
No.
Have you heard anything from Theon at all?
Where am I? Who are you? What do you want?
I want to do this.
Yeah!
Do you know how long it's going to take us to get to King's
I
Landing?
want to do this.
Fields and forests.
Yes.
How did you feel about Theon? Do you hate him? You want him to die?
So, he was part of the Starks, raised by.
And you betrayed him.
And then he went to his homeland and tried to finger his sister, and then she revealed it, and then she was like, I wanted to see what kind of bloke you were. And now he's made a promise to his father, and now he's fucked it all up. He's another one that's just kind of just taken the wrong idea. He's taken the wrong path in war. He's a dick.
Yeah.
Do we pass the time?
By putting one foot in front of the other.
You know, it doesn't matter how loyal a servant you are. No one enjoys the company of a humorless mute. Trust me on this. Do you think Lady Stark's going to want a giant toe-headed plank following around for the rest of her life? Week's journey with you, and she'll order you to fall on your sword.
If Lady Stark is unhappy with any aspect of my service, I'm sure she'll let me know. She's an honest woman.
For all the good it's done her.
How did you come into Lady Stark's service?
Not your concern, Kingslayer.
It had to be recently.
Went with her to Winterfell.
How do you know?
Because I visited Winterfell. I've noticed your dour head smacking into the archways.
Move.
Were you pledged to Stannis?
Gods no.
Ah, Renly. Really? He wasn't fit to rule over anything more important than a 12-course meal.
Shut your mouth.
I lived with him at court since he was a boy, don't forget. Could hardly escape the little tulip, skipping down the corridors in his embroidered silks. I knew him far better than you.
I knew him as well as anyone. As a member of his King's Guard, he trusted me with everything.
Sounds like you quite fancy him.
I did not fancy him.
God, you did. Did you ever tell him? Of course not. You weren't Renly's type, I'm afraid. Preferred curly-haired little girls like Loras Tyrell. You're far too much man for him.
I'm not interested in foul rumours.
Unless they're about me. It's all true about Renly. His proclivities were the worst kept secret at court. It's a shame the throne isn't made out of cocks. They'd have never got him off it. Don't blame him. No, don't blame you either. Don't get the juice who we love.
Where are you headed, then?
South. You?
River Run. Staying off the King's Road, are you? They get you no matter where you go. Looks like you're safe enough, though. Meaning no offence, milady, but I wouldn't tangle with you. 7 blessings to you.
And you.
He knows who I am.
It doesn't.
Maybe you're right. What if you're not? What if he tells someone?
We're not doing it. He's an innocent man.
More innocent than Lady Stark's daughters.
Make it tighter here.
That's better. It makes you look very strong.
No flowers. I said no flowers. All these are wrong. Bring others.
Yes, Your Grace.
Spoiled brat.
It's like a Tyrell rose. Give it to Marjorie for her wedding. It should be more than enough fabric. Tell me what you think of her.
Who?
Marjorie.
He's an ideal match. Tyrells beside us will crush the Northerners, burn their strongholds, fill their fields with salt, and no one will think of rebelling for another century.
It is a good match, but what do you think of her? She's beautiful and intelligent.
Yes, she is.
Her concern with the well-being of the common people is interesting.
Not to me.
I only meant that to go out of your way to endanger yourself.
Becoming one of the most boring conversations I've ever had.
Marjorie Tyrell dotes on filthy urchins for a reason. She married a traitor and known degenerate like Renly Baratheon for a reason.
She married Renly Baratheon because she was told to. That's what intelligent women do. What they're told.
He's a dickhead.
To ask yourself what
I don't need to do anything.
Cersei, you lost all control of your boy.
You're giving him too much power.
I still don't believe it. He didn't. He didn't want anything. He just takes an interest because he loved my mother. Men only want one thing from a pretty girl. Littlefinger's not in love with me.
Love is not the thing he wants.
That is not.
He's too old. They never see it that way.
He didn't ask you to do something for him? Spy on someone or...
No.
If he does ask you for anything, or try anything, or touch you, I want you to tell me.
Why? What will you do?
I will make him stop.
Dolores Tyrell, my lady.
Believe her, she will.
Send him in.
Lady Sansa,
Dolores.
my sister Marjorie invites you to take the air with her and our grandmother, the Lady Olenna, in the gardens. May I escort you to them?
He's one she saw him fighting, but it was with
You are
him.
too kind, Dolores. You probably don't remember the first time we met. At the Hands Tawny, you gave me your favor. A rose, a red rose.
Of course I did. Take my leave. Lady Sansa?
Thank you, Dolores.
Come, Lady Sansa.
Duties
It
of
is
a
my honor
family.
to present my grandmother.
Like, he legit got told by his family, you have to go meet her, take her here, then you can just go do whatever you want. But, like, you have to do this.
Yeah.
Like, for image and appearance. Like, the duties of a family back then, do you know what I
This
mean?
phone rings, or this raven
Yeah,
lands.
that's it. Yeah, literally, like, you must do this. This is what you, like, even though they have a lot of money, they gotta do shit, do you know what I mean?
It is my honor to present my grandmother,
They get to do it, living well.
the Lady Olenna of House Tyrell.
It's so good of you to visit me and my foolish flock of hens. Very sorry for your losses.
And I was sorry when I heard of Lord Renly's death, Lady Marjorie. He was very gallant.
Gallant, yes, and charming and very clean. Knew how to dress and smile, and somehow this gave him the notion he was fit to be king.
And he was brave and gentle, Grandmother. Father liked him, and so did Loris.
Loris is young and very good at knocking men off horses with a stick. As to your fathead father.
Grandmother, what will Sansa think of us?
She might think we have some wits about us. It was treason. Robert has 2 sons and Renly has an older brother. How can he possibly have any claim to that ugly iron chair? We should have stayed well out of all this, if you ask me. But once the cow's been milked, there's no squirting the cream back up her udder, so here we are to see things through. What do you say to that, Sansa? Shall we have some lemon cakes?
Lemon cake's my favourite.
So we've been told. Are you going to bring the food, or do you mean to starve us to death? Here, Sansa. Come sit with me. I'm
Lady
much less
Olenna.
boring than these others. Do you know my son?
Oh,
The Lord of High Garden?
ice
I haven't
cold
had the pleasure.
lemonade.
No great pleasure, believe me.
That's a...
Ponderous
Oh,
oath.
on that,
His
yeah.
father was an oaf as well.
Oh.
My husband. Now, I want you to tell me the truth about this royal boy, this Joffrey. You. Who else would know better? We've heard some troubling tales. Is there any truth to them? Has this boy mistreated you?
So fit.
Has he ripped out your tongue?
King Joffrey, Grace is very fair and handsome and as brave as a lion.
But how kind is he? How clever? Has he a good heart, a gentle hand?
I'm to be his wife. I only want to know what that means.
Bring me some cheese.
The cheese will be served after the cakes, my lady.
The cheese will be served when I want it served. And I want it served now.
Why would you question that, boy?
Yeah.
Frightened child. No need for that. We're only women here. Tell us the truth. No harm will come to you.
My father always told the truth.
Yes, he had that reputation. And they named him traitor and took his head.
Joffrey did that. He promised he would be merciful and he cut my father's head off. And he said that was mercy. And he took me up on the walls and made me look at it.
Go on.
I can't. I never meant. My father was a traitor. My brother as well. I have traitor's blood. Please don't make me say any more.
She's terrified, Grandmother. Just
Speak freely, child. We would never betray your confidence, I swear it.
He's a monster.
Ah, that's a pity.
Please don't stop the wedding.
Have no fear. The Lord Oaf of High Garden is determined that Marjorie shall be queen. Even so, we thank you for the truth. Ah, here comes my cheese.
Because she done that so well. Sansa played that so well.
Yeah.
I felt that intensement. Like, yeah. It was so good.
We're at war. March is a distraction.
My grandfather's funeral is not a distraction.
You ride into battle at River Run?
No.
Then it's a distraction.
My uncle Edmure has his forces garrisoned there. We need his men.
Unless he's been breeding them. You don't have enough to make a difference.
Have you lost faith in our cause?
If it's revenge, still got faith in it.
If you no longer believe...
I can believe till it snows and dawn. Don't change the fact. We've got half the men.
You don't think we can win?
Yeah, I speak my mind, Your Grace.
Have you not been speaking your mind, Lord Carsar?
I think you lost this war the day you married her.
Whoa.
Grace. You're afraid of her.
I'm not afraid of her.
may I help you, Lady Stark?
No.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have.
You can't help, because a mother makes one for her children to protect them. Only a mother can make them.
You've made them before? Did they work?
After a fashion. I prayed for my son, Brand, to survive his fall. Many years before that, one of the boys came down with the pox. Mr. Lewin said if he made it through the night, he'd live. But it would be a very long night.
Especially back then.
So I sat with him all through the darkness.
Everyone.
Listened to his ragged little breath. His coughing, his whimpering.
Which boy?
Jon Snow. When my husband brought that baby home from the war, I couldn't bear to look at him. I didn't want to see those brown stranger's eyes staring up at me. So I prayed to the gods. Take him away. Make him die. He got the pox. And I knew I was the worst woman who ever lived. A murderer. I'd condemned this poor, innocent child to a horrible death. All because I was jealous of his mother. A woman he didn't even know. So I prayed to all 7 gods. Let the boy live. Let him live. And I'll love him. I'll be a mother to him. I'll beg my husband to give him a true name. To call him Stark and be done with it. To make him one of us.
And he lived.
And he lived. And I couldn't keep my promise. And everything that's happened since then, all this horror that's come to my family, it's all because I couldn't love a motherless child.
The guilt you put on yourself for anything, just when you're feeling guilty, you just start linking it to anything.
Was it hard for you to kill the half-hand?
Yes.
You liked him. I like you, but if you're playing us false, it won't be hard for me to kill you.
I understand.
Well, how could you understand?
You want to protect your people.
Do you know what it takes to unite 90 clans, half of whom want to massacre the other half for one insult or another? They speak 7 different languages in my army. The Fens hate the Hornfoots hate the Ice River clans. Everyone hates the cave people. So, you know how I got moon worshippers and cannibals and giants to march together in the same army?
No.
I told them we were all going to die if we don't get south, because that's the truth.
Shouldn't be long now. What's wrong with him?
He's a warg. He can enter the mind of animals, see through their eyes. He's scouting for us.
But you've never met a warg?
Orel! Where were you this time?
The Fist of the First Men.
What did you see?
Dead crows.
What's the matter, Piggy? You crying because you're cold? There's 200 brothers killed by dead men, and you're still here? Whimpering? I seen him torn to pieces fighting while he was off somewhere hiding in a hole. Why don't you lie down and rest for a while, eh? You know you want to.
Dickhead.
Fingers crossed he gets ripped apart.
Yeah.
Get up, Sam. No. Get up. I can't. Stop. You'll die.
Of course, if you don't stop, you'll probably die too.
You don't care.
Of course we care.
You left me. When the White Walkers came, you left me.
Aye, we left you. You're fat and you're slow. We didn't want to die.
They get him up.
I mean, kind of fair.
Piggy is done for. Let's get him up. Just get him up. Why? So the rest of us can die. We'll move faster without him. What is this? Get up, Tarly. Is he all right? I think so. If he can't, we may as well just go without him. That's enough. Tarly, I forbid you to die. Do you hear me? Why should the rest of us go with Russ, you're responsible for him. What am I supposed to do? Make sure he gets back alive. If he doesn't, you don't.
Hate for you, dickhead.
I'm not down for you, Piggy. You hear me?
Do want him to die though. Oh, dickhead.
Where's Rickon and Hodel? Looking for food. What's out there?
She looked like a proper gremlin. Running like that, didn't she?
You see that coming at you in the wood, bro?
No, I'm alright.
Not another step, boy. Unless you want to drown in your own blood.
I'm unarmed.
That was poor planning.
My sister carries the weapon.
I'm better with them. Drop the spear. Drop it.
You kill me. That wolf will tear you to bits.
You must be Summer.
Fuck you.
I'm Jojen Reed. This is my sister, Mira. We've come a long way to find you, Brandon. And we have much farther to go.
I'm just trying to understand.
Why'd you come up like that? Why approach like that? If you're gonna look, we've been looking for you. I found you in my dream, bro. Why pull up like that?
I mean, they're fucking petrified. How else are they gonna pull up? Like, how else?
Fuck 'em. Wave. Hello. Hi, Bran. We've seen each other in our
They're gonna
dreams.
run.
Fucking felons, man.
There's no other way, Jack. It's not like they can fucking hopefully see him in a fucking tavern. They're not going into fucking society. They're always going to be in the middle of a woods.
When we're in the woods, they could make this a scene in the woods for further distance. Be like, hey, hello.
I see you. You haven't liked the video yet. Why not? Go on. Go like it. While you're at it, you know you want to subscribe. And if you want to go to our social medias, all the links you need are in the description box down below. And you might as well head over to our Patreon as well, where you can get extra bonus content if you're enjoying this. That link's in the description box down below. But we'll get straight back into the video. Love you guys.
Produce 3 kills.
Pop out
I'm not
fucking
listening.
nowhere.
But just explain it to me.
Where are we going?
North.
If we were going north, we should have come to the Red Fork River by now.
Maybe already past it.
It's 100 feet wide. How could we have passed it? If we hit the Red Fork, we can follow it west to River Run. My mother grew up there. My grandfather's the Lord. He'll protect us.
Could be a minstrel.
Shut up.
Minstrel's got gold sometimes. We could jump him, tie him up, steal his gold and buy some food.
So he spoke, that Lord of Castamere. Now the rain we pour is home with no one there. What's lurking behind that wall? A lion? A wolf?
Just a dirty little cub, I think.
Loose a few more shafts.
Don't.
Put the sword down, girl.
You go on down the road. Just keep on singing so we know where you are. Leave us be, and I won't kill you.
Generous. You're a dangerous person.
Brave.
I like dangerous people. Why are your friends so shy?
What friends?
The fat one to your left and the lad beside him.
3 young ones on the run, carrying castle-forged swords.
You escaped from Harrenhal?
Who are you?
Thoros of Myr. And the fella here with the bow is Anguy.
No, who do you fight for?
The Brotherhood without banners. I want to hear how 2 boys and a very dangerous girl escaped Harrenhal.
I'm not going with them. The Brotherhood? That's who the Mountain and them lot were looking for.
You've got nothing to fear from us, son. The Lords of Westeros want to burn the countryside. We're trying to save it. Now, come on. We'll talk some more over brown bread and stew. And then you can go on your way.
Here's the thing, fat boy. When I'm done talking, that arrow's falling down on your fat head. So I advise you move, because I'm done talking.
You ain't gonna be able to run. You gotta go.
You ain't running, bro. If he can pull that off.
Half the country's starving, and look at this one.
That's the reason half the country's starving.
Oh, that is.
My lion.
We've spoken of this. Cannot come here.
But you said I should come to you with any problems.
Did anyone see you?
No.
You sure? My father does not make idle threats. Having you killed would be the high point of his week. You have to be absolutely certain. All right. What is this problem?
I'm worried about Sansa. When she spoke with Lord Baelish, his friend warned me about him.
Baelish doesn't have friends.
I don't know her name.
Oh, Rose, the redhead?
How do you know her?
I try to know as many people as I can. I never know which one you'll need.
She's a whore.
Yes, well, we shouldn't be judgmental about these things.
You fucked her.
Oh, please.
Yes.
All right, yes, I fucked her once. But since I met you, my lady, Been with no one else.
And was she good? Did you like her?
As much as I like you, obviously, or she'd be the one torturing me right now. What did she say about Littlefinger?
That Sansa shouldn't trust him.
Is there an idiot in any village who trusts Littlefinger?
Yeah, there probably is.
We have to protect her.
We can't. Now that the Lannisters have discarded her, Sansa will have many suitors. A great beauty with a very old name.
Great beauty. Oh, a great beauty.
Yes, she is. Objectively, very. But not to me, of course.
There he is.
I only have eyes.
He's just digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Pervert. You want her?
I don't even want to talk about her.
But you are.
Only because you're making me.
I didn't force you to open your mouth and make words come out.
This is cruel and unfair. Cruelly unfair.
She 100% brought Sansa up into this conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is all her.
Mm-hmm.
So she needs to shut up now, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not just me, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, that was hypocritical. Like,
This
fuck
is
you.
every fucking argument
This is,
ever. Honestly.
Out.
This is cruel and unfair. Cruelly unfair.
Oh, the cruelty. She is so cruel to me.
Bit in my throat, please.
Yes.
Now, do you think I'm cruel?
Only if you stop. But you mustn't come here again. You've come to a dangerous place. Full of dangerous people. Dangerous people.
She's my new favourite.
What, her?
Yes.
Lady Tyrell.
Tyrell.
Send her in.
He's gonna pop that off.
You wanted to see me, Your Grace.
I'm leaving on a hunting trip. Just wanted to make sure you had everything you need before I left.
It's very thoughtful, Your Grace. I have everything I could want.
Good. How are you finding life in the capital? Must be quite a change after Renly's camp.
A welcome one. A military encampment is no place for a lady.
And the bedside of a traitor? Is that a place for a lady?
Your Grace, I tried to do my duty as a wife, that is all.
What was your duty to this traitor as you saw it?
The duty of any wife to any husband, to provide him with children.
You failed to do this. Why?
I would not speak ill of the dead, Your Grace.
You think one ought to speak kindly of a traitor merely because he's had a sword put through his heart?
No, I do beg your pardon. The subtleties of politics are often lost on me. Renly, I don't believe he was interested in the company of women.
What makes you say this?
Whenever I wanted to make a child with him, he had so many excuses, so many late-night war councils. He never wanted to try, except one evening, after he'd had far too much wine to drink, he suggested something that sounded very painful and couldn't possibly result in children. Maybe the fault was with me, maybe...
No, he was a known degenerate.
It's such a relief to hear you say so, Your Grace.
I've considered making his perversion punishable by death.
As is your right. You must do whatever you need to do. You are the king.
Yes. Do you like it? I just had it made. Probably one of the finest weapons in the Seven Kingdoms.
It's beautiful. Will you show me how it works?
Oh, she knows how to turn him on.
It's a new design. Much easier to load. There's no crank. You use this lever to draw the string. The bolt goes here. And then you just aim and...
Would you take me hunting sometime? Forgive me, Your Grace. I know a hunt is no place for a woman,
It's
but...
not unheard of.
My father would never let me before I...
You no longer belong to him. Do you want to hold it?
Yeah, cuz there's just some words that make you cringe, right? And belong is one of them.
Oh, bro.
I imagine it must be so exciting to squeeze your finger here and watch something die over there.
Could you do it? Could you kill something?
I don't know, Your Grace. Do you think I could?
Yes.
Would you like to watch me?
Yes.
He knows what to do with him.
About what? I don't know what you want!
Why'd you take Winterfell?
I took it too.
You gave the orders.
No, I took it on my own.
Why?
To take the North while it was vulnerable.
What are you going to do once you took it?
Hold it, rule it.
Good. That's very good.
Why did you do that? I told you!
Why did you take Winterfell?
I took it to bring glory to my house and my father! Wait. I took it because I hated the Starks. I hated them for holding me prisoner. I wanted to hurt them.
What's the matter, Jack?
Probably kidnapped him to see what he'd really done it for. Probably making him a pure iron.
Please. I'll tell you anything. Just take it off. Please, just take it off.
The sister sent me.
Yara.
I'll come for you tonight when the castle sleeps.
Please, no, please don't leave me. Please don't go, please. Don't leave me.
Rickon, stay with us! It's all right. The walls will protect him.
You can get inside his head, see through his eyes.
Only when I'm asleep.
That's how it begins until you learn to control it. You're a warg.
Not just wolves. Sometimes in my dreams there's a...
Three-eyed raven.
You've seen it?
We saw him together. You haven't forgotten.
Does it have anything to do with warging?
No, the raven is something different, something deeper. The raven brings to sight.
Seeing things that haven't happened yet.
Things that happened long before you were born, or things that are happening right now, thousands of miles away.
What's he telling him?
Why don't you ask?
Isn't he ashamed, your brother, needing you to protect him?
Where's the shame in that?
Any boy his age who needs his sister to protect him is going to find himself needing lots of protecting.
Some people will always need help. That doesn't mean they're not worth helping.
True.
When my father died,
You didn't dream it, you saw it. And so did I.
you have the sight too.
When I told my father about your father, the first time in my life I saw him cry.
Your father is Howland Reed.
Yeah.
Saved my father's life during the rebellion.
Father told you about the rebellion. Mine never did. I saw that too.
What else have you seen?
The only one thing that matters. You.
I never liked the skinny ones.
I don't drink ale.
There's no story so good a drink won't make it better. Now, how did three children,
We're not children.
how did three young persons such as yourselves, untrained in the art of war, escape from Harrenhal?
Gendry's a smith. He was apprenticed in the armory.
A smith, eh? Where'd you train?
King's Landing, Turbo Mott shop.
That criminal. He charges twice as much as every other armour in the city.
It's because he's twice as good.
Aha! Smith and a salesman.
Gendry stole his weapons.
Fought your way out of Harrenhal, I see.
He knows how to use a sword, and so do I. My brothers taught me.
To your brothers. You can finish your meals before you go. It may be a while before you see another.
You'll free us?
I give you my word. But before you go, allow me to raise a cup to your spirit. That. You have my sympathy. Aha! Not a man at all. A hound! So good to see you again. A pretty prize, lads.
Girl, what in seven hells are you doing with the Stark bitch?
Ah, she was so close.
She was so close out the door.
I would have run.
Take the bridge and
would have legged it.
seen across the Great Water.
I would have been in the middle, man.
Anyone could see us on the bridge.
Yeah.
But crossed by water, and the current could take us, or I could escape down the river.
Good luck.
It's wonderful to watch you wrestle with these dilemmas. Which will she choose?
Gambler's heart. Wouldn't have guessed.
Be quick about it.
Oh, I need to rest.
Get up.
Now these on your feet when you walk too far. What do you call that?
Up now.
Horns. Same shit boots for over a year. This heals through it. There's no way. Never understood why some knights felt the need to carry two swords.
Ooh. Does he think he can take her in this situation?
He's figuring her out.
Great beast of a woman.
He's definitely figuring her
Grimace
out.
before you lunch. Gives away the game.
If you kill me, you fail Lady Stark. But if you don't kill me, I'm going to kill you. You good. Graceless, but good.
Struggling.
Good job.
How can you swim with those chains?
Looks like your woman's getting the better of you. Flayed man of House Bolton. Bit gruesome for my taste.
Sorry, Sir One. That's him, all right. I saw him fight at the tourney for Sir Willem Frey's wedding.
Give the man his silver.
Mmm.
Let us go. My father will pay you whatever you want.
Buy me a new head. If the king in the north hears I had the Kingslayer and let him go, he'll be taking it right off. I'd rather he takes yours.
You can't do anything in that situation.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
Oh, that's a rough one, bro. That is a rough one.
It's a rough situation.
Oh.
Jamie's fault, her fault, both of their faults.
Oh, it's a dilemma, isn't it?
It's a dilemma.
Oh, it's a Nelly.
It's only
It's a
episode.
Nelly.
It's only episode 2 of season 3, Jack.
No.
We enjoyed this reaction. We hope you guys did as well. And we're looking forward to the next one. We hope to see you there. Blah, blah, blah. Like, comment, subscribe. And we will see you in the next video.
See you there.